Have you ever prayed, waited, begged for a sign, but heaven felt silent? What if the problem isn't that God isn't speaking, right, but that you've been listening for the wrong voice? We live in a world that's louder than ever. Notifications, opinions, pressure from every direction, and yet in the middle of all that chaos, God still speaks, but his voice doesn't compete for your attention. It waits for your stillness. Today, I'll show you how to recognize God's voice, how he guides us, and what it means when he seems silent. Let's dive in. God still speaks. God doesn't just speak through burning bushes and booming voices. He speaks through scripture, through people, through peace, through pain. My sheep hear my voice, and I know them, and they follow me. John 10:27. God is still speaking today, clearer than ever, but his voice requires your attention, not just your intention. If your soul is cluttered with anxiety, sin, or endless scrolling, you'll miss it. God whispers because his voice is close, not far. Now, how to recognize God's voice? So how do you know it's him? Here are 4 ways to know God's voice. 1. His voice aligns with his word. God will never contradict scripture. If it doesn't match the Bible, it's not him. 2. His voice brings peace, not pressure. Even when he convicts you, it's never with condemnation, but with clarity. 3. His voice is consistent. God doesn't change his mind every day. If he told you once, he'll confirm it. 4. His voice sounds truth. Not your fear, not your feelings, but truth. And truth has a tone. It's calm, firm, and freeing. Want to hear God more clearly? Do this. Slow down. Silence isn't empty, it's full of answers. Read his word daily. The Bible is the primary language God speaks. Pray with expectation. Prayer isn't a monologue, it's a dialogue. Pause and listen. Obey the last thing he said. Why would he give you a new instruction when you've ignored the last? Psalm 46:10 said, "Be still and know that I am God. I will be exalted among the nations. I will be exalted in the earth." Stillness isn't inactivity, it's intentional focus. What to do when God is silent? Sometimes God is silent, not because he's absent, but because he's teaching you to trust. Silence tests your faith. It refines your patience. In those seasons, trust his character more than your circumstances. If he brought you this far, he hasn't left you now. The teacher is always silent during the test. God is speaking to you right now through this very message. So take a moment, quiet the noise, open your heart, and say, "Lord, speak. Your servant is listening." 1 Samuel 3:10. If this message spoke to your heart, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more faith-based guidance.